Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Modest Podcast. Today we have a very special guest, Jonathan Swift.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, welcome back. Now, apparently you have what you consider a modest proposal. Which is,
Yes, I do. You know, in Britain right now, we have a problem, right?
Yeah.
Lots of poor.
Wait, isn't Ireland? Aren't you from Ireland?
No. The problem's everywhere. Okay.
All right.
We've got problems in Ireland, problems in Britain, problems everywhere. Okay. And I have one simple solution that could fix all of this. We're having a lot of kids, right? And these kids are growing up poor, right?
Are you?
This life sucks. Kids are growing up poor. So instead of having these kids grow up poor, we eat them.
Whoa! I never thought about that.
So
Wait,
I know,
he's
I
got
know,
something.
I know. It's a little scary.
He's cooking.
But
let him cook.
but if we eat them, they don't have to grow up poor. We only have to do this with like half of them, right? Then the other poor ones, they have food, right? This could be a cheap source of food. This could be a delicacy. This could be anything, right?
Right.
And
You're so smart.
yeah, and these kids that we're eating, really they only live to one. So they're not even really alive, depending on what state you live in.
Hey, good point. You know.
So we eat them, feed them to, the rich people. Think about
People who really need it.
Human on a spit. Just rotisserie'd. Like
sounds
delicious babies. And then they don't grow up poor. The rich have something to eat. The poor have something to eat. There is nobody that doesn't benefit from this.
This benefits the economy.
It
so
does.
much.
Economy booms. New product. The parents, they don't have to spend money on this kid. They can sell the kid, right? And then there's no ethical dilemma because it's not like selling a kid into slavery, right? That's bad. You're just selling them to be eaten.
Yeah.
Like, this is...
Why haven't we done this yet?
I know.
And this will be everywhere?
Everywhere. We these poor Irish kids, right? Just grow them up to be like one. It's pretty cheap. Doesn't cost a lot in food until they're one. And then you chop their head off and eat them.
Yeah.
You could probably even get something off the head, right?
Probably, yeah. Brain stew's pretty good.
Exactly.
brain stew.
Like
Brain
all
stew.
kinds of options here. This, like I said, you could roast it, you could broast it, you could boil it in a stew, you could do whatever you want.
Exactly. Yeah. I think you're really onto something here.
I know. I just can't see a problem with this. Like,
I mean, livestock's going to have some competition. I mean, we're going to
Right, the
with the
farmers-
children on the market, where they're going to be out competing the pigs and the cows. You know?
Right. So then-
it'll be cheaper though, right?
right, they'll be cheaper. So then instead of these farmers growing pigs and cows, the farmers don't have to buy the breeders and whatever. They'll just pay some women from Ireland to come. They don't even have to pay for a bull. They can do the work themselves. And then they get these babies, grow them up a little bit, and instead of pigs and cows, we have babies.
Dude, farming women is genius.
Big brain.
Now, this guy might be onto something. I
We
think
can make a religion out of this right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with that. I think everybody profits. Economy's going to boom, especially compared to these other countries.
business is booming.
These other countries are going to have to match us because we're going to be so far ahead. Economy's going to boom. Theirs isn't. Their rich people are going to be buying from us. So money is just going to keep going up
It's just
and
gonna
up.
keep going. Yeah.
Like, we are accomplishing everything that needs to be accomplished.
Exactly. We can export the babies, because we just have so many. They're everywhere. I mean, we can start exporting these bad boys. It can become a delicacy and all around the world. Maybe Vietnamese lords are going to be like, man, I need to get my hands on an Irish baby. We're going to be loaded.
Exactly.
This could be our escargot.
Exactly.
It could.
Would there be population decrease?
Just a little bit, but obviously you're taking out babies. And the problem that population decrease could bring in is that after a little while, we're not going to have any adults to make the babies. So if we just alternate years, so let's say 1 year, eat babies. Next year, babies grow up. So then we limit our supply. They're worth more, right? Limited commodity, supply and demand. So then more expensive babies, better for everyone, better for the economy. And then we still have people growing up to make the babies.
Not to mention, too, Ireland has been, out of the delicate food market for years. I mean,
Right.
I think
Potatoes?
Potatoes, come on. Potatoes are pathetic. Who likes potatoes? Every country in Europe seems to have some kind of delicacy. I mean, Sweden has their okay caviar that some freaks like. You know, I mean, everyone's got a delicacy in Europe except Ireland because all we do is grow potatoes. So I think this is a really good way to get Ireland as well, just on that market. You know,
We get rid of the potatoes and potatoes, and we bring in the babies.
yes,
Bringing
exactly.
in the babies.
Exactly.
Think about that. You walk into a feast, and you know pigs are getting old. The pig with the apple in the mouth, right?
Yeah.
That's just getting a little
Out of
boring.
style. Come on.
Out of style. You walk in and you've got a baby with a nook in its mouth. That is top tier.
Even better. You carve a potato into the shape of a nook, put it in the baby's mouth. Now we're really
That
thinking
is
here.
top Irish. It doesn't get better.
It doesn't get better than
Put
that.
a little rosemary on there. That's delicious.
Oh,
Make sure they have that red hair though.
red
Exactly,
hair.
exactly.
Well, hair's gonna be gone at that
We're
point.
Irish. Come on.
You can cook them any way you like. Like, you know, lobsters, right? You boil them alive. Babies, boil them alive. Think about how good that stew would be. Fresh, like perfect. I just don't see how this could go wrong.
I don't either.
I mean, I can't imagine.
I can't believe that we're still living in a world where we're not eating babies, quite frankly.
I know. This is, it makes me mad actually. Like all of the potential.
Have you
It's
tried it
being
yet?
wasted.
Have you tried it yet?
No, because right now it's illegal.
I'm
but
so
we,
sad.
We could get rid of a couple laws. Why are you sad?
I'm not eating a baby right
Exactly.
I'm so hungry.
exactly. It would cure depression. It fixes all of our problems. I mean, there's not much more to say on the topic.
No, really not.
That's
now.
it.
Instant life hack. Solution to every problem in Ireland.
Yep, and Britain and the rest of the world.
Yeah, you hungry? Just get some baby potato soup. I mean,
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, think of those hungry kids in Africa.
exactly.
have food now.
We can feed them.
Can feed the starving kids in
Moms
Africa.
don't have an excuse anymore.
Can feed the
They
starving
don't.
kids everywhere.
They don't.
Exactly.
They don't. If you're poor, you can't afford to raise a kid. You know what you do?
You have another one and you feed it to your currently starving children.
Exactly. Some people have brought up
Exactly.
concerns that like the woman has to eat more food too to like bring the baby into the world. But if she just doesn't, we're still gonna have a baby. So
You're just too smart.
I don't see a problem with
Like,
it.
brilliant.
I don't either.
I think that's all I got.
I think that's pretty good. I think this has been another episode of the Modest Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. That'll be it.
Bye.
Bye.